If you want to go to the second floor,
During workdays, Sarafian is an engineer. But come weekends, he turns into a time traveler.
Me as a heritage activist, when I went deeper and deeper into it, I started to realize that Singapore wasn't just three-dimensional in terms of its historical past, but it was four-dimensional. Why I say four-dimensional? Because the fourth dimension is something that's untold.
Very exciting. It's like adventure going to the jungle.
This adventure is leading us to an abandoned royal palace called Istana Woodneuk.
Thank you.
In fact, I don't have any interest in history before. For me, we just look at the future and move on. But I realized that if we don't know about the past, how are we able to plan in the present for the sake of the future? So you have to know your past.
Completed in 1935, Istana Woodneuk was the lavish home of Sultan Ibrahim, then King of Johor in southern Malaysia. One of his wives, Sultana Helen, was Scottish, and there are elements that remind us of that.
If you look at the motif of these ventilators, they're all thistle plant. Thistle in Scottish mythology, or their belief is eternal health, eternal wealth.
But how can anything be truly eternal? Istana Woodneuk currently sits on land belonging to the Johor royal family. But a land swap agreement made in June 2025 means this land and everything on it will soon come under the control of the Singaporean government.
This bathtub became a very iconic image for Woodneuk.
Why is this building worth preserving? I mean, isn't it just another ruin?
If we look at it in general perspective, yes, I do agree it's just another ruin. But if you look into the historical aspects of Singapore, if you want to make Singapore wholesome, if you want to make Singapore a place worth telling a story, this is one of the best places to start off with. You know why? Because this building belonged to the lineage of Temenggung Abdul Rahman, one of the gentlemen who signed the treaty with Raffles before Raffles administered Singapore. The objective of us to be here is to look at this place, absorb the energy, and write something about preserving this place. I'm very sure the government will demolish this because this is quite bad. Me as an engineer, when I look at the civil structure of this place, I can say it can still last for another 50 years, but it's not safe if there are dynamic loads. When people want to make disco or what, this will just collapse. I'm sure. So I just want them to make a similar design, Art Deco with thistle and probably a heritage corner that tells the lives of Singapore. The government will probably listen to us if we bother to revive this place. If none of us write about this, I think they know that we don't care. Okay, then they'll just do about another new development in Singapore. I believe what I'm doing is very important for the sake of national identity. This is part of our Singapore's history that has to be known. There was a Malay kingdom that once stood in Singapore, a government that actually managed Singapore before the arrival of Raffles. It's purely passion. It's purely passion. As long as I live, I will never stop promoting the history of Singapore. Okay, it wouldn't be only for the Malays, but also for the Chinese, for the Indians, and for the greater goods of other people who live in Singapore. They call this place home.
Okay, stand by.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I have it on video somewhere.